The 999s are going out.
Oh, Matt, I'll check the online list to make sure there's no unbadged out there doing 1014.
We got, yeah, we got.
Oof. Permanent ban.
Permaban.
Look at that. Alert twos. Yeah, it's like all accounts, any accounts you have, once you get perma banned, you get pretty much banned out of everything.
Hey, Davis. Matthew. I had to do something in IRS real quick. I'll be right back. Will do.
Matthew, do you have the curriculum to what you're going to teach today?
All badged and unbadged academy classes
All right,
about to.
copy. Copy. Appreciate you not looking stupid. I don't know. I see some vested. I see some unbatched. Think you can be a little creative. All right, boss, it's your class. Go ahead.
Good, we good. Where's my bag?
Can Heat get a bigger office?
Oh, that was a PM. My bad.
All right. So first thing you can get for that, you can get labs, and then after that you can rip PD6.
Yeah, that's a PD6.
You get
Yeah. What was the question again? No, no, I'm sorry. No, no, no. Serious, serious. Just sorry. My Lexticio.
yeah. If you get rip man, you get the motion.
You get fired. Yeah, back to the do breaks window, deploys taser to pull suspect out of vehicle. Is there any exigent circumstance can do it first and
However, if they're shooting at you, running you over, they're engaging you first. You have the right to defend yourself and then pop that macro up. But if you just do it to engage them with no macro, you have to cancel that arrest.
Yeah, so essentially, the minute that you don't put a macro up and you are the one engaging, that whole RP scenario is essentially canceled. So it's basically moved well past the arrest. So anything you do after, once we see that in your body cam, if a supervisor call is made, we would then invalidate the arrest. Honestly, that is to protect you guys because if that person made a green ticket, they would say it's an invalid arrest. You didn't put the proper macros. You would get a lot more you get in a lot more trouble. But when you come into PDG and you call for that supervisor and we tell you it's invalid, we can then argue back to the admins and tell them, hey, look, we actually invalidated that. We took care of the situation. So there was never any arrest that was made in the first place.
So quick question. You good?
You're good.
Mr. Mark, I have a question. Mr. Davis. Do an RS, right? And then let's say I was an HP and I do an RS and I just put the markers up and then let's say I put the markers up and then because and when you're in HP, there's a lot. I'm sorry, somebody called me. Give me a second. Yeah, so when you make an RS and HP, and then you just put the marker, but there's a lot of noise, so you can't even read it for those people you get RS. So let's say like I come back on the parking lot and I read it. Is there any problem? Because yesterday there's a guy at RS and he say I didn't put the mark, I didn't read the right for him, but I say like I put it in the chat, but there's a lot of noise. But he still complain about that. Is that an issue?
All right. So let me understand what you're saying here. Basically, you put your macros up, you did your job correctly, and the suspect you got is claiming that you did not. Are you asking whether you
No,
should?
he say I did. He say I didn't read it for him. But the thing is, I was in HP, and there's a lot of noise, so I didn't read it for him. That's why. So he get mad.
No, you're good. So I think this used to be an old RP rule that people used to do. But as far as using the slash, using your slash do slash me. So when you use your slash me, that is just the same as saying it. Anything you put in the white chat, anytime your hands are moving and you're saying something, that counts just as much as you actually saying it. Some people like to read the rights after they arrest, but obviously HP and all these places, there's too much noise. You're never going to hear that. Let the person claim whatever they want as long as you do what we tell you in terms of your procedure. You put exactly what legit put up. You are perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's what I think it should because that happened to me yesterday.
So look, and the reason why we tell you to put it on chat as well, Brad, and not just say it is sometimes your body cam might not pick up you saying something, right? A lot of people's
Yeah, you're
body
right.
cam, they don't record it. So we always request that you put it in chat as well, especially Miranda's, especially the charges you're giving them. That'll cover you in case they request for any body cam.
Yeah, so I'll do all of that. So, but the thing is, he was keep arguing back with me, and when I come to to PD, and he keep arguing back.
No, let them argue. They're going to argue. Look, anytime you're arresting somebody, they don't want to be arrested. He probably just didn't have enough jail cards and really didn't want to spend any time in jail. That's not your problem. They can argue. Trust me, the amount of stuff every time I go in for an arrest, the amount of things I hear about everybody, if I believed it, we would be losing like half the officers in this PD. So you can't listen to everything the suspect says. Just do your job. Make sure you got all your stuff done correctly. Book the arrest, and then move on from that.
All right, simple. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry, Matthew, go ahead. Hey, Brad, go take a seat.
Mission. I mean, I forgot. No, I raised my hand by mistake. I did. I forgot.
I think
Hey,
I'm sorry, it
let's
was
it's
me.
Mr.
like
Kobe.
field training officer.
Sir.
Field training officer.
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, I got. My question is, if I've been in PD already, do and then I left when I'm back, do I supposed to be to widow it again?
Every single rank. You got to post 6 body cam arrests. We got to see you active on the 1012s and active in body cam general. But the minimum is 6 body cam arrests. I'll have to
Ask me the question again. To prefer is debauchery. For example, if I telling you to turn off your radio, you didn't turn it off, you don't turn it off, I have to charge you if that to prefer, right?
Yeah, for playing the radio of my car.
No, I'm not sleeping. I heard you. You said, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't hear the number again. I think that might be area of like protected, like an area that's protected by the law.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm already on the office. Silly. Nah, so I'm gonna just so good afternoon, sir. How you doing? Hey, yo.
Um, this doesn't have to be with that. I had to go with the last charge, the 2.3, the debauchery one. Does that only count when they're arrested, or does that mean in public too? Like if someone's holding down their mic and playing music?
Yeah, so basically debauchery, has to do more than just music, that's a good example of it, but anytime they're doing anything being crazy, if they're in the middle of the road, just being an annoyance, loitering, that can all count as, debauchery.
So if the
Because
guys,
technically playing music if they're playing music in public, that is a rule break, so technically the RP is already kinda ruined there, but the way you can RP it out, uh, usually what we'll do is they'll say like, "Oh, the radio's on slash do radio's on loud. I can't hear you," or they'll do kind of spits on your face. That's an example. That's when you hit them with the debauchery. If they're just playing music to drown you out, just continue with the RP as best as you can, and then submit that green ticket.
Okay, I was just wondering because that happens a lot at HP. They respawn and then they come back playing loud music, just walking through the hospital, really loitering, honestly.
Yeah, they'll do that as well with you as you're making arrests, or they'll just use their mic. It's because they're trying to make sure that they don't pick up or your body cam doesn't pick up you mentioning charges or any part of the arrest. So, that's why use your chat. Just keep going with the arrest. But they will do that to you all the time. Yeah, what's up, Army?
10-4.
Okay, so when you're arresting like a medic in HP because they're pointing their weapon at you, it happens a lot with the blue scrubs, sometimes the green scrubs. Can you technically hit them with that 1.7 because they're not trespassing? So would it just be a 3.2 and a 2.5, or could you still hit them with a 1.7?
No, so yeah, at that point, if it is a medic and that it is at HP, you would just hit them with the 2.5 and the 3.2
Copy. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure.
for sure.
No, I don't.
3.2.
That's administrative, ain't it? Okay. That's it. Thanks for telling me.
Honestly, not too much. I think you need to do an interactive portion still, so some sort of quiz or something, and then we can get into it from there.
I got a good idea for you, Matt, if you don't have one. Okay, perfect. So I need Matt to be a team captain right here. And I need Harper. Are you here?
Yeah.
Can you be a team captain for this side? Can I get all the officers into the middle while we pick teams? Yes, sir. Okay, so Matt pick a person, Hart pick a person until we're empty.
Martin. Dominic.
Matt's team needs to line up back here.
I'm with
Madeline and Legit.
I already picked Martin. You can't have him. Ghost Rider. Tex. Oh, are we uneven? Dope Boy.
Chief or DeMarc, can one of you play to make the teams even?
All right, what team I got to?
Harps. Thank you.
All right, let's do.
Okay, so Matt, pick your first person to come up right here. Harper, pick your first person to come up right here.
Martin.
Okay, Madeline, go in front of me. Martin, you're going to be on this side in front of me. This is solely on violations. I'll give a scenario, and I'm going to ask you what the violation is that you would give them, or I'll ask you what a specific violation is. Use your taxi emote. First to get their hands up gets a point for their team. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand. Perfect. I point a weapon at you. What are you going to charge me with? I don't shoot it. I just point it at you. Martin.
That's a 2.5.
Perfect. Harper's team gets a point. So Madeline and Harper, you can go to the back wall.
I couldn't find the emoji. Oh my god.
Pick a new person from each team.
Yeah, everybody, you might want to favorite that taxi emote because we use it a lot. That way it's on your first page.
Harps, who are you picking?
Dominic.
Legit in front of me, please. Perfect. I'm refusing to leave HP. I have my weapon out. What charges are you going to give me? Legit.
1.7, 3.2.
Perfect. Matthew's team point. We're 1-1. Go ahead and head to the back wall, boys. Dominic, you can head to the back wall. Who you giving me, Harps?
Yeah, hold on. What's my team again?
Ghost. I'm refusing to show you my passport. What charge are you going to give me? Dex.
26.
Perfect. That's 2 points for Matt's team. Wait, is that 3 for your team, Matt?
2.
2? Okay, perfect. No, Dex, you got to go to the back. Ghost, you got to go to the back. Thank you, guys.
Wouldn't that be a 3.2 also?
Technically, yeah, disobeying. But the charge I was looking for was the 3.6 for refusal of documents. Yeah. Can we
Okay,
get 1 and 1?
Tex.
I'm insulting an officer and calling her or him out of their name like a bitch. What are you gonna charge me with? Billy? Billy?
Oh, he's looking it up.
Tex?
That's
is
two,
freedom of speech.
2.6.
Hang on, we're gonna restart. I didn't really hear either of the answer, but if you're gonna raise your hand, you have to be ready to speak right as your hand's raised. You can't raise your hand, look at your notes, and then
It said
say it.
2.6. 2.6.
Okay, yeah, it is a 2.6, but let's just retry this round one more time. We're gonna do a different scenario. I crash into a police vehicle. What are you gonna charge me with? I'm looking for 2 charges. Tex, go ahead.
2.1 and 2.2.
Nope. Billy? Billy, do you have an idea?
Destruction of state property.
And what else?
Collision with a pedestrian.
Nope. Can you 2 boys go to the back of the room?
I just said 2.1, 2.2.
But it wouldn't be a 2.2 because they didn't damage anybody else's personal property.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So that'd be destruction of state property, right?
We're gonna run it back with 2 more people. That same scenario. Can I get 2 new people to try to get this answer? Dex, you've already went. Matthew picks his people. Harps, who am I getting?
Who do I have left? Just Chief and Dope Boy?
Yeah.
Jacoby.
All right, Jacoby, you can go with Alexis.
Okay, so I crash into a patrol vehicle. What are you going to charge me with, Jacoby?
Going to charge them with a 2.1 for harm or damage to state property, and you're going to charge them with a 3.4 for violating that traffic law.
Perfect, thank you. Those are the right charges because if they hit your vehicle, they're on the wrong side of the road, or they're speeding, or they're doing something to where they broke a traffic law to hit your vehicle. Assuming that our officers are driving on the right side of the road and not breaking traffic laws themselves as well. You guys can go to the back. We're gonna need Dope Boy and Crowell. Chief, it looks like with Jacoby coming in, it leveled out the teams.
Yeah,
Unless
let's
you
get
and
Mark on
DeMarc
the
want to
other
go
side.
against each other, but
Let's do it.
Matt, can you give them a scenario? I'm getting run out.
One 1.7 and 2.3.
A 2.4 and a 3.2.
I was
So is
halfway
it
right.
Chief and DeMarc now? I got a good question for them.
All right, Matt. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Okay, this one's a little bit challenging, but I'm sure you guys got it. How many total violations are there for criminal, civil, and
Oh,
administrative?
Jesus.
So like I'm looking for individuals. So there's this many of civil, this many of criminal, this many of administrative.
Oh, come
Chief?
All right, so there's 12 violations for criminal. There is 7 violations for 7 violations for civil, and there's 6 violations for administrative.
Perfect. That was a really close hand put up. Nice job. I hope everybody enjoyed that game. That's all I got.
That's why he's the chief.
Yep.
Chief for president in 2026.
Yeah, I'm ready to go for mayor.
During a training scenario, 3 of us officers were after him. He tased all of us to the ground and ran away. I'm still kind of sad about that.
Hey, I'll be honest. I used to be a good cop. I've just been in the office too long.
Chief or mayor?
You just gotta grease up your kneecap.
Chief or one state mayor?
Chief for mayor.
Hardware. Hello? Hello?
Look at the Mark and I in sync.
Chuck Savage.
Wait, is there
Hey,
a
nobody never
Chief.
tased me. I got my badge and I haven't got tased.
I got my badge and I ain't get my badge yet. Where's my badge?
Who said that?
Can I have my badge?
If you guys ask for a rank up or your badge, you will be put on cooldown. We're doing rank ups all day, all night.
Yes, and Chief, I needed to talk to you about something